I lost 20,000 to wire fraud. And let me tell you, it was painful. Let's go back to 2020. After years of hard work, I saved up enough for down payment for my first house. I spent about a month searching with my agent, and then I found my first condo in San Francisco. I loved it, and it felt like the perfect time to settle down and stop renting. By the way, I'd been in deep debt and almost got evicted because of it, and I'll tell you about this later. My agent called to seller's agent, and after some negotiation process and some counter offers, we won the deal. I was over the moon. I started to picture my life in that community. I also made some friends there too. I cried of joy. We have 3 days to deposit, but seller wants it as soon as possible. On the very first day, I got an email with the instructions on where to earn money and how much. Without giving it much thought, I went straight to the bank and wired $22,000, all the money I had in my account, according to the wire instructions. All done. So I really should mention that my down payment was pretty tight. I was a first-time home buyer with only 5% down payment, so I was really anxious about how long I'm gonna go through. And I jumped into the process right away. The next day, my agent called me and asked when I'm planning to wire the money because we just had received the instructions. I told him I already did that yesterday, and why are you asking? He replied that escrow always in the instruction that morning. I was like, what? My heart skipped a bit, but I was still thinking maybe my agent didn't see an email yesterday. So I checked my inbox, and sure enough, I got a different email from a different sender with a different instruction. What was going through my mind? The first, I think, of course, it was a mistake. Maybe escrow company messed up, or my agent with an error, or worse, were they trying to make me pay twice? Where the whole escrow company is scam. I called my agent back and forwarded him the email receipt along with the instructions. I asked him to get in touch with escrow because I had no idea who to call and which instructions were the right ones. About 20 minutes later, my agent called me back and told me something I'll never forget. I had lost 20,000 money and worked half of the year to save in just one day. The real escrow company never sent that email. It was a total scam. My agent was pretty angry because I didn't call him before going to the bank or didn't even ask him a question. So now I didn't have enough money for the down payment if I had to put another 2% down, and the deal obviously fell through. And I hit the rock bottom. It was like going from the highest high to complete disbelief, and acceptance, and finally depression. Long story short, I tried to find a cheaper property, but it took months, so prices had gone up. I ended up putting all my salary to down payment, and even I asked to pay rent next month. I couldn't even buy coffee for myself to stay afloat, but I still purchased another property. I'm gonna tell you about that in another video. I did ask myself how scammers did even know about this. Well, I was so excited that I posted about it on Instagram, so anyone could have known. And it could have been anyone I talked to. So don't tell anyone about your escrow process until it's done. I wouldn't even tell other agents from previous properties who call check-in. Don't say things like, we just got into a contract. You never know who's listening or what their intention are. And always stay in close contact with your agent. We are going through a lot of training to avoid this kind of situation. I work long enough and I have enough experience to recognize some red flags, which when things seems very weary and something goes pretty unusual, that's when an agent has to put a big red flag on the head and say, stop. We're gonna slow down right now. Personally, I'm taking a lot of courses like transaction card data courses or any low update courses. So I know when things go wrong and how to avoid it. Just as important, I did a lot of research on Reddit and other websites when I found tons of people who went through the same thing. I spent a sleepless night figuring out how to avoid this and how others got touched. First, it's weird email addresses, like, and there are some escrow agents, they are trying to be fun and hilarious, but in the reality, in serious business, nobody use like emails, escrow12235. Please send me money. Nobody use that. So just be aware that when you are getting really serious documents or instructions, you don't get your email from clown. Second thing, and it's very important, that escrow company will never create a sense of urgency and they will never pressure you. If your escrow company tell you that if you want wire money next hour, your dog will die or your mother-in-law will get sick, just check on it. It's a red flag. because we all understand that every single person in deal is voluntary, and if we're not gonna wire money, deal will break. Nothing gonna happen except scammers won't get their money. The third thing accounting is inconsistent instruction. When escrow companies send you instructions and after that, the couple means they say, I'm so sorry, you need to do different account number or different name, we made a mistake there and there, it's a big red flag. I would say it's like 75% that it's a fraud. And the whole experience is the big reason why I became a real estate agent, because I choose to not be tricked again, and I realized that real estate agent has to learn every single step in the process. I've also heard stories of people losing 50, 60K, so wire fraud. So in a way, I learned my lesson is a cheap price. In this day and age, with AI technology and it's just too easy to get tricked. That's what I'm here to help you to avoid these mistakes. Contact me today to find the best possible deal for you. And follow me for more tips how to navigate in the California real estate market. See you soon!